Beterbiev versus Callum Smith is going to be an excellent fight. Callum Smith is coming out trying to get a belt for, I think it'll be his third or fourth time fighting for a belt. Um, Especially since he's came up in weight, he's done different things. Definitely going to be a huge challenge for him with the weight class difference. Now at 75, even though his frame was 6 foot, reach of 78 will be exactly what he needs to box with Beterbiev. I don't know if he'll think this is going to be an easier challenge than what he's faced before. He feels like he has a very good chance at winning this fight and a knockdown. But from what I've seen, hasn't really been busy when it comes to inside pressure from a fighter. And I know most people highlight the fight he had with Canelo, but just in most fights he's had, he uses his distance. He tends to pressure guys. He'll use a jab, but it's not something that's steady. I feel like he smothers his punches a lot, which won't really help in a Beterbiev situation because go inside for pressure as far as when guys throwing hooks, uppercuts, he'll kind of match that. He's not going to try to outpunch you, but as far as power, he will try to match that. Beterbiev, he won't block his face as much for a straight right because a lot of times, or a left, straight left, if you throw a right hook or anything like that, he'll probably try to catch you or he'll try to respond. And it'll probably be with an attack. But I wouldn't expect many punches from him. But he will go to the body. Also, he'll kind of go from the body and then work to the temple. But a lot of guys like Callum Smith, he will try to move around the ring. He tends to put that guard up a lot of times. Kind of do a peekaboo guard. It's not going to really work with Beterbiev because he'll go to the body and kind of hurt Callum Smith to the body. If I had to guess right now, I was going to go into this prediction with a decision for him, but I feel like Beterbiev probably going to go to the body and probably try to break him down. And with his kind of frame, I don't think he'll kind of be able to withstand. I know he's seen other guys try to withstand attacks in fights, but just for Beterbiev, it's going to be kind of hard. He's coming in this with a lot of knockouts. He usually put guys down. I know Callum Smith, I want to go with a decision because Callum Smith, he can box real nice. Has a very good jab. Throws a very nice left hook. Very good 1-2. His combinations isn't really active. He really doesn't let guys tend to beat him up much as far as handling them. Sometimes he looks like he's in more trouble than he actually is. He's just kind of basically rolling with the punches and the power, so he won't take as much damage. That's how he kind of stays in the fight during the fight. He tends to last 12 rounds doing that. He looks lanky and things like that, but he'll take a power punch, but he'll kind of roll with it. He kind of lasts a lot of rounds doing it. He'll take a lot of punishment doing that. But I don't know if that will, I don't know. Y'all had to tell me, but I don't think he'll be able to do that with Beterbiev. Kind of take body punches and things like that. That's kind of what Joe Smith was going for, but I think that's the kind of fight Beterbiev is looking for. So if I had to do it, I would probably go with a knockout. I really don't want to go with a knockout. I really want to go with a decision. But he tends to take a lot of chances with these guys at body shots. You know what I'm saying? He'll take a lot of them and try to respond back and forth. I could easily see it going 12, but in my mind, I just don't see it for some reason. Just because of the difficulty. You know, Beterbiev not a small guy. He's one of the hardest punchers we got right now. And he stopped a lot of guys. A lot of guys who aren't easy to stop. A lot of champions too, so definitely difficult. But I feel like but what I've seen though, if Callum Smith can, um, if he can kind of dance around the ring, kind of have some distance. If he can clinch with Beterbiev, he'll have a chance. Beterbiev do not like clinching. He do not like holding. Matter of fact, if you clinch Beterbiev enough time, you can get him to deduct you can get a point deducted from him. I'm serious. If you clinch him and hold him, he'll cost himself a point. And I say Callum Smith has no chance of doing that. So, but with a jab, he has a chance. But he's gonna outpunch Beterbiev possibly, but I don't think he'll be able to withstand the punches. He tends to stay in the way a lot of times. Doesn't have a lot of head movement. Um, he changes angles, but it's not like to a point where he's getting out of the way. He's still in front of the guy when he changes the angle, so it's not really that good. It's kind of like B minus, C plus work. It's actually C plus the way he changes angles. But that's why I said Beterbiev. That style's kind of tailor made for him. I thought Callum Smith would have more of a chance, but I don't know. I think Beterbiev will stop him, honestly. If I had to go with it, I don't know, man. I'm going with 7th round. I'm making the prediction right now. I'm going with a 7th round knockout. He gonna catch him on the ropes, and it's gonna be ugly. And but I don't know. I feel like he'll have a chance though. Callum Smith gotta go with a better game plan. You know what I'm saying? The things I've seen in the last couple of fights, his stamina doesn't allow him to be the fighter that he should be. And a lot of times, I don't even like to pick a guy if his stamina ain't up to par. You know what I'm saying? If I know a guy's an underdog and he has a good stamina, I'll end up picking him. But a lot of these guys that can't even go 6, 7 rounds, nah, can't really rely on them. Even though Callum Smith, he checks all the boxes off for a great fighter. His stamina's weak. A lot of times he's lost fight because his stamina's not there. So I definitely can see him getting stopped. I feel like he's a little overconfident right now. Just because of the things he said. You know, I don't know if he underestimated what Beterbiev brings to the table, but he's a monster, man. This dude's, the way he's fighting guys, Anthony Yarde fight, just different things I've seen. He's at that level now where he's not really playing with a lot of guys, especially when you get in the ring with him. And he's not looking for the knockout. The knockout just coming. You know what I'm saying? It's just happening. I feel like he'll go to the body and definitely establish some kind of body work early. But I feel like his hooks will be his most vicious punches he's going to be throwing. Just because Callum Smith, he leaves himself open when he comes in. It's not gonna be a good recipe. And Beterbiev, he likes to catch guys when they're trying to move forward. He can definitely fight off the back foot, so he's a threat in that situation. Like I said, he's a great counter puncher. Very underrated when he comes to counter puncher. If someone doesn't try to set something up, feints and different things like that, you can get knocked out. So I definitely think that's how that's how he'll get Callum Smith kind of trying to attack, and after that he'll hurt him and he'll be on the attack after that. And he's gonna go for the knockout. But I feel like he's definitely someone who should be watching out for Callum Smith's jab, because his defense as far as against the jab is kind of his weakness in my eyes, because he can't really establish any kind of offense when he's resetting every time from the jab. So that's definitely something that I've seen. But I think Beterbiev's going to come in and prepare. He knows his strength, so he's going to stick to what he knows. He's gonna work that jab a little bit, but the uppercut and things like that, he's at a different level. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the uppercut and things like that, that'll finish the fight, but um I think the left hook, that's definitely what's gonna or the right hook. It might be the right hook or the left hook, but I know that's gonna be the uppercut's gonna be what's gonna probably get the fight stopped, because most of the time when he's fighting guys and he has them hurt, he'll mix in the hooks and the uppercut, and it'll be a wrap after that. Those are the power punches that he loads up on. But yeah, that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.